We're live. Woo. Hey, everyone. Sorry. 10-minute late start. That 15-minute late start. Oh, my goodness. One, I overslept a little bit. Two, live stream wasn't quite starting. I was sitting here for a little bit. And it was just kind of like, it was just loading and loading and loading and loading and loading. So I do apologize. Hey, Donovan. Hey, Servo. Hey, thanks for waiting, guys. I appreciate it. I do apologize. Someone just saw my thumbnail for this live stream. How's everyone doing tonight? Once again, I apologize. I got a little comfy in bed. Girlfriend is sick right now, so I kind of was taking care of her a little bit today, and we were watching some Chucky. I don't have. I do have Peacock, but they added all the rest of season 3 of Chucky to Shudder. So basically, we're trying to watch it before it goes away because my Peacock subscription, I think, stopped yesterday or 2 days ago. Doing all right. You? I'm doing okay. Last 2 days have been stressful. Honestly, a lot of things have been stressful. I got this computer set up and all that to work at home, and I have not been emailed back or called back or anything about a job at home. I've applied to like 30 jobs or so. So, I'm a little stressed, but that's why we're here. We're here to live stream, hang out a little bit. Looks like I messed with some of my settings correctly because I'm not as bright as I normally am. So maybe I think, I'm going to need a blackout curtain behind the PC. I think that's part of it as well. I figured out how to dim it just a little bit, but I feel like I still couldn't figure out how to zoom in the webcam so it's more focused. So like it'd be cut off like right where basically the top of my head is, so I could angle it because I can angle it down a little bit more. But let me get comfortable here. Hey, Sharktopus, Vaughn Jr., how's it going? So yeah, thank you guys for being patient and waiting. I do apologize for the late start, but we're here now. It's not like yesterday where I said I was going live and then I ended up not going live. So due to nap. Where's Patrick? Have I been clickbait? No, I just wanted that to be my thumbnail because that's how I feel lately, is that image that feels like me. And that's kind of how this stream is. It's just going to be a dumb, it's just going to be a dumb stream. I don't have any ideas. We could do some screen share stuff. There actually is a few things that I would like to talk about, but I have to grab it from, basically, I still have to log into like all my socials on here, and I'm still cleaning up. Where's Crooked Tater? He's sleeping, Joseph. Tater's sleeping. It is 10:30 at night. He's a tired baby. Tater sleeps for 20 hours a day. He's a very big baby. He needs to rest with his mama. Damn it, Joseph. Is that Wendy's? No, there's no Wendy's here. What are you talking about? That's Maureen up there. Oh no, this is McDonald's, but this isn't even McDonald's. This is an old. Well, it's not that well. It's kind of old. You can kind of see it on the tip a little bit. It's getting super orange. This is a McDonald's cup that fits in my cup holder at my desk. So I just use it for my Fanta, so I don't have to drink out of these 2 liters. You can also see how quick I go through these, so I can slowly but surely start cutting these out of my diet. It's gonna happen. I'm reducing how much I'm drinking, so I just have to get more water back in. Yeah, the delay. So I was looking into that a little bit. with the iPad and the iPhone, you can't control it. It's normally about 60 seconds to 80 seconds. 80 seconds is on a really bad day. But here, supposedly delay is only about 10 seconds, maybe a little more, a little less. 10 seconds, maybe 30 seconds. It helps that literally nothing besides my my PC, my phone, and my iPad are all connected to the same internet router because I have some extenders. But the only one that's obviously in use is right here is the PC. The phone is sitting right here, and the iPad is under the desk right now. Right here. Not on. Now it's on. Oh my god! Look at my dirty little fingerprints. Some of those are Tater's. Tater was trying to watch some anime on my iPad this morning. Little rascal. He loves watching shows, but I didn't realize he likes kissing the screen until I woke up and saw him kind of like laying on the keyboard. I was like, buddy, that's like a $3,000 laptop or iPad. Let's not do that. You cutie boy. But yeah, I'm getting the PC figured out a little bit. That's a huge ring light. I know. Yeah, that's my. See, and the funny thing about that ring light, I don't even use the ring light for a ring light. It is literally just there to be a stand or a mount for my phone. That's it. For when I'm doing the basic reviews. Basic shots. Is that a portal from Marvel Rivals? No, that's a portal to your mom's house. Shaka. Got him, bitch. But yeah, no, that's mainly just used. It's a over exaggerated or over qualified phone stand is what that ring light is. But yeah, that's probably the first time the ring light's been actually shown off on the channel. And then behind all those boxes, well, you can see it is the studio lights. Those things are huge. So that's what I use. It's easier to balance out light. The LEDs in the big ones compared to the ring light are actually a little different. So I'm not actually able to use them at the same time. And no matter what it is, when all three are on, it basically just bleeds it out. It looks not good. I mean, even just having the two studio lights on like a shiny vinyl, like the blue 64 Mars Sun. That took a few tries to get the lighting right. I had to back them up all the way, so normally I have them at the corners. I had to back them up all the way back here up by the TV and had to move that trash bin, and had them at their lowest settings. It still didn't really work. I feel like there were some scenes in that showcase that were a little bled out. I would like to I wish I could have post edited the brightness a little bit, but when I do that, it makes the screen go wonky and sometimes it ruins the review. So I just kind of let it happen, but hopefully we're going to be able to fix that. So I'll be honest, I haven't really I've been in the mood for making videos, but I haven't been making videos. I've done a little few things. I've been mainly doing photography, taking photos. I've been doing a lot of that. I wish what I should have done is gotten all the photos that I've taken and then got them iClouded over on the PC to where I wouldn't have to struggle to find them, so I could show you guys. Because I've been sitting at this desk a lot, waiting for jobs, practicing on my apps. But I've been taking a ton of photos. A ton of photos. This morning, I've got probably, it's even right here. I'm not going to show it because obviously, the two photos that I have for it are way better example than just showing you the pose. But I think I have the best Specium Ray Ultraman 66 pose I've ever done. And not just the most natural looking, but the most from the show 66 pose. I'm pretty pretty pumped about how close I got it. The one area I still kind of want to touch up is the legs. The position of the legs. I went back and I watched and I went through and looked through old photos for reference. So, and then the few things that Ben taught me when I met him for the Specium Ray, the pose and how you do, where the arms sit, which I think it needs to be tweaked a little bit, but I took some cool photos of that. That's been cool. I took a ton of photo of King of Mons, which you can see right down there. Yes, that's right. The Ultraman shelf is set up. The only thing not over there is 66 because we were supposed to get the SH Figure Arts Red King today. And for some reason, it didn't go out for delivery. I wish there was a way to show you guys. Oh, does that have my delivery info? No, it doesn't. See? Ooh. No, it's not going to show you guys. I got a privacy screen on, so it's probably not going to record very well. But it's just been sitting in Omaha since Wednesday. So hopefully we get Red King Monday. Hopefully. Let me check one more thing. Xbox Ortho Shin got pushed back again, which is fine. Once again, the shipping on that is going to be stupid. It's going to be lucrative. Like I said, that's probably going to be like $80 to $100, so I'm not like super worried about it. But yeah, so we're just kind of waiting. There is a lottery bag event for Marson going on right now. Actually, let me bring this up. This is the stuff that I want to start doing on the live streams to help entertain you guys. So let me log in really quick. To Instagram, and I will bring them up for you guys so you guys can see. I'm very oops, that's not the password. Maybe be logged out of my Instagram, to be honest. Sorry, I gotta try to see if I didn't take a nap, I would have been able to get this all set up. Because this was stuff I wanted to talk about, but I think it's that. That's not it. Okay, well, never mind. Let's see here. How's the best way to do this? Oh, I know where. We'll just go to kaijubattle.live. If you guys haven't been to Kaiju Battle, they are probably the best place to get kaiju news immediately. So let me get this all built up really quick. Oh, he even has enlarges. Okay, I haven't been on his website. So that's my fault. So here, let me go here. We're going to try this. I haven't tried this yet on YouTube. I have done this on Discord. So, okay. There. Okay. All right. Can you guys see that? So this is, like I said, this is Kaiju Battle. So that's using to visualize this. So this is happening right now. This lucky bag event. Now there might be some hiddens in here as well. Okay, there might be some secret releases normally with the lucky bags because you can't. So how lucky bag, or at least it was explained to me how lucky bags work, is you can't. How do I put it? You can't. You don't choose which ones you get. You get handed a bag, and then after you buy it, you open it up, and that's what you get. So with how this set works, I believe it's the pink 89 and the pink fluorescent Shin Godzilla is a set, and then I think these two are a set. I can't remember what these are called. Fourth form, they come in a number, color scheme, clear pink and burning scorched color. I guess the 89 also comes in this burning color, supposedly. Is this what it says here? Yeah, because they're 22,000 yen each. So, which is normally the price of one of these Shin Godzillas. So the fact that you're kind of like, okay, so it looks like maybe the fourth form or the Shins come together, which makes a lot more sense than including the 89. So it sounds like the Shins come together. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So yeah, these are obviously I want both colorways of the Marson Shins. These are gorgeous, 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 gorgeous. I love the way that these look. Okay, love the way that these look. Love, love, love. So, well, what's that? Can I just like call this? Oh no, that's to be able to search the image. Okay, so I'll just leave this here for right now. Yeah, this is happening right now. This is on Instagram. Marson president posted the photo of him being there right now. So I'm going to do a quick search because when the last colorways, the Aurora colorways came out, they were online within like an hour or two, and it's already been 2 or 3 hours. So I'm going to see if IE has any yet. Not that we can really do anything about it right now at this very moment. This is not within my funds. So I can't do any purchases. We can't do any live purchases, which is really what I could have made this stream do if I was more financially responsible. You know what I'm saying? But like, that's how it is. So let's see. Oop, we did get some lucky bag results, but none of the Shin Godzilla yet, because the Shin Godzillas are not posted. So the event must not be live yet, or it's about to be live. So that's pretty cool. Oh, hey, thanks, YouTube. You actually kept the webcam in. Oh my God, look at it. It looks so much better, smaller. Don't say anything. But yeah, so these, I'm going for the Shins. Hopefully, obviously the pink ones first. Pink ones are going to be as soon as I can. But we'll see. We'll see. I got a feeling those scorched ones are going to be around for a little bit. Most people go for the translucent ones. There's also something kind of crazy with the Shin. I can't tell what it is. They look like, it looks like there's a second color in there. You see what I'm saying? Like, it looks like, I thought it was tinseled. I don't think it's tinseled. But maybe it's just the blue on the back that shines through that makes it look like it's double molded or double colored on the inside, but it looks good. This, guys, I love it. Sorry, I love it. Now we Kaiju Artisan. Basically, hey, Gaming Manila. I mean, Age of Times, yes. Yeah, so yeah. Thanks, Kaiju Battle. Of course, once again, this is his information and his website. Not his direct photos, but the photos that were given to him, official. It's pink. Yep. So, thanks to Kaiju Battle for having the website open in public. I mean, Pine. Yeah, it's kind of that. So, yeah, we're going for these Shins. Interesting to note that the second form, I didn't notice that before. The second form is a teal color, and the fourth form is a blue color. So I wonder if there's a secret colorway of each of the opposite form, because that's normally how Marson looks. Let me move the mic a little bit closer, guys. Sorry. Normally there's a secret colorway. Sometimes it's related, sometimes it's not. There might not be any secret colorways because I mean this is a lot of releases. This is 5 lucky bag figures already, so I'm pretty pumped about this. Yes, it goes along with. Let me grab it right here. goes along with this one. See, and now the camera wants to be fucking crazy. This is the matte pink Shin. We already did the video, the showcase on this, so you guys know what this looked like if you've seen the showcase. But this is just a translucent, literal translucent version of this. It's basic. It's honestly the wine color and this one mixed together. I prefer with my SH Monster Arts figures more opposable. Oh yeah, no, I get that. We got all of those. You know, you can see the Monster Arts right here. A little bit of them at least. Yeah, I'm definitely more of that type of guy unless it's Shin Godzilla. Shin Godzilla is the only thing where it's like I will buy anything and everything of Shin Godzilla. Which is why it's kind of sad that I can't log into my Instagram on my PC without going through 13 different hoops, because I wanted to show you guys there's a new company. The vinyl company is called NPK. They're teasing a vinyl Shin Godzilla that looks like nothing that's on the market so far. I'm not familiar with this company. I see a lot of like horror-esque items, a lot of guts, a lot of horror-esque type items on their Instagram, and the photos that they have posted of their Shin Godzilla seems to lean into that basically all the way through. And I am very, very, very effing pumped to get their Shin Godzilla. It looks like nothing that's on the market for the few little cuts. We've seen the arms, we've seen the feet, we've seen the dorsal plates, and we've seen the, like, looking up at the jaw. We haven't been able to see the top half of the face yet. I'm sure there'll be the next photo tomorrow, technically tomorrow for us in the US, unless you, well, even east side, it's still technically, or the East Coast, technically, you guys are still 11:50, so still tomorrow for y'all as well. But yeah, so I'm pretty pumped for that. There was this one Shin I saw. Oh yeah, there's a lot of Shins. So, I mean, you know, there's plenty of options. But yeah, I'm still going to be collecting Safubi, just not. Basically, all I'm going to be collecting is Sarajurushi, which are one-day licensed in Japan. So those are kind of a pain in the butt. Mondo Cherry Blossoms. He's 1K with the other Shin heroes. I love this pose. Oh yeah, the pose. Oh, if Monster started doing like the poster, yeah. I don't know, Adam. I don't see. That's the question. Do I want to see the SH Monster Arts Space Godzilla with the poster colors? I don't think I'd probably skip. I'll be honest, because then I would have to go back and get. I'd have to go back and get the poster color, or the poster Godzilla and the poster color Mecha Godzilla, and that Mecha Godzilla is very, very expensive. That used to be one of the cheapest Monster Arts for a few years, and then that thing just went. I think it sits like $400 or $500, kind of what I saw in Bai. So not great, but at the same time, I feel like there's a market for that, because then, you know, you can kind of excuse how bad it, you know, how different the sculpt looks. It's not suit accurate. So, you know, it's kind of like a tossing in between. I'd have to see it. But, I mean, even those original poster releases for 93 didn't really interest me that much. And market-wise, I don't really think the market cared too much for the Godzilla. The Mecha Godzilla was popular JP side, and then everyone was like, oh, it's such a great figure on the US side, but then it was here for a year and a half. So people couldn't sell out of it, mainly because it was expensive. If I remember correctly, it was like $200, right? It was like 218, 118 or 180, something like that. Dorito 2014. Yeah, dude, this thing this Shin Godzilla does look like a Dorito. It looks cool. It's different. Like that's the thing. Like yes, the pink one is technically the wine color and the matte pink mixed together, but like we still don't have another Shin Godzilla officially really released that's not custom this color, and we definitely don't have a Shin Godzilla that is this color, the scorched earth color. That looks so cool. It's not quite like burning 95 colorway, but it kind of is at the same time. It's like a scorched hot red. It looks good. I forgot the poster color 2014. Yeah, and the poster that was only with the Blu-ray bundle release for 2014. I almost want to say it was a G Store exclusive or like an Amazon JP exclusive. I can't remember what it was back in the day. I don't think the G Store was up yet, even for the Japanese collectors. So I think that was maybe an Amazon exclusive. I remember. But yeah, they did the poster color 2014, which to a lot of people was the best looking 2014. You know, it was cool. I wanted it back in the day. Now I don't know if I would buy it. I mean, I don't really even want to rebuy 2014. Cool figure, but crazy good sculpt, even though it's not accurate. But you know, that's how it is. That's how it is. But if they want to redo 2014, which they won't, if they wanted to, give it a better sculpt, they would get my dollars. But the Haya kind of is tempting. I saw it scaled with the 2014 Monster Arts, and it's like I think it's like slightly smaller than the 2014 Monster Arts, and it's like, oh, see, now that's SH Monster Art scale right there. So kind of tempting, but I've seen some things about that figure that don't look good. And I saw like on X that Japanese collectors were like customizing the neck because it can't really look up very well, or it doesn't look as natural looking up. I can't remember it. Like, I think there's a bunch of like cuts in the neck that divot out that makes it not look as good. So a collector went in and they kind of messed with the neck to where it allows all the neck's places to go in. Hey John, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? Yeah, so we'll see. Hi and I, not friends, but respect at a distance. Respect at a distance. Man, we had 9 viewers for a second. That's kind of surprising because 1, I was late, and 2, the title is admittingly what it is. It's just a string. I have control of what happens, but like honestly, like I'm not like I don't have a lot of themes, and now that I can't log into my Instagram, I can't show you guys everything I wanted to, but at least I could show you these Mars on Shins. So I'm glad about that. At least I actually got the 2014 Haya. Nice Shark Puss. There's nothing wrong with that, dude. I mean, if it's good, it's good. And supposedly they updated their articulation, so it's better than the 2019/2021/2024 molds. So I mean, like, if they upgraded it and it articulates better, there's nothing going wrong with that. Especially at $50, $60, whatever it is after shipping. It's not a bad deal. It's not a bad deal. I'm not going to trash someone for buying Haya products. Definitely not. They are the financially smart thing to buy, even if I don't personally like them that much. That is still always going to be my recommendation, is probably to buy those over Monster Arts. That's how it is. Let's okay, that screen. Let's talk about, should we just continue to use Kaiju Battle? Should we continue to use Kaiju Battle a little bit? See what else they got. Let's see. Yeah, dude. I haven't been on their website on the PC is pretty nice. I'm not gonna lie. Pretty big fan of this. Let's actually, I don't have to look up. So me and my friend Matt were taking some guesses. So this is just a simple Google. What the hell? Now, why did it work on my phone and not here? Legion. Huh. Oh, because I'm on Google, but I'm not on Google. That's okay. Technically, this is Microsoft Bing. Okay, I don't know why. Oh, it's because I'm using Edge. Sorry. Let's go here. Oh no, that's all the same. But yeah, the images are better. I quite do like it. I don't know what the net complaint is. It's fine to me, but I did have to paint the eyes orange. Interesting. Let's how can I do this? Is there any personal information up on the screen right now? Is there anything naughty? No. Okay. We should be good. I'm going to share the screen again. I'm going to show you guys probably one of the things I'm looking forward to the most. Okay. Can you guys tell what I might be very excited for? This right here. I'm not going to click on anything because God forbid, this is for Reddit. Reddit is dangerous. But this right here. Obviously, none of these photos are mine. These are all Google images. You can see images may be subject to copyright. I don't own any of these. So these are from X, Reddit, Instagram, various posters. But this right here is probably the thing I'm looking forward to this year the most for SH Monster Arts. And actually, I'm going to be honest, it's SH Figure Arts as well. I feel like this is going to be a decider. Oh, never mind. Oh, did you type something, John? It didn't pop up. I didn't see an extra comment. I saw your first one. Was there something you were going to ask? Ask away, buddy. Ask away. Yeah, this. Until I see a reply, I'm gonna talk about Legion, but I'm gonna keep an eye out just in case. All right. So, yeah, hopefully. But we got 14 viewers right now. Holy moly! Thanks. Hey everyone, how's it going? Legion, yes. So what's so important about Legion? I'm trying to click on the YouTube screen, even though it doesn't work like that. I kind of wish it did, actually. Can I do this? Oh, I did it. Okay. I've got them side by side now. So we're good. We're good. Oh, that is weird. Watching move and stuff. Okay. That's okay, though. So this Legion is one of the largest, probably the largest Monster Arts release, and probably one of, if not like the largest overall like weight figures for. I don't think it's going to be as large as like Kaido, and it's definitely not going to be as large as like Porunga from the Dragon Ball line, but I think like this is going to be one of the biggest things they've ever released. And what's important about this is I feel like this is a test. We kind of like, so we got the SH Figure Arts King of Mons, right? That's a huge figure for the Ultraman line. Huge. And I mean, it's a huge figure even compared to the Monster Arts figures. It's toe-to-toe with Shin Godzilla. Just height alone, not counting its weight. So I feel like they're testing how we feel about larger figures. And me and my friend were talking about it for like Ultraman releases. I think if this Monster Arts Legion does well, I think this is going to open the door for other things with Tamashii in general. Because I'm going to be honest, guys, we've talked about it before. I think this is probably going to be the most expensive Tamashii project yet for like a retail, like not like a super limited thing. I think this is going to be the most expensive Monster Arts figure arts period. I could well be $300 Japanese retail before the conversion. Like I can't remember how much Legion is off the top. Hey, actually, Adam, if you're still here, do you remember how much the yen was for Iris? Iris was like 32,000 yen, wasn't it? I'll try to look it up, see if I can't figure it out. SH Monster Arts Iris. Trying to see because it okay. Damn. Trying to find the JP, the yen cost of this figure. I want to see what the yen is. I'm finding a lot of the US releases, of course. I can't. I guess it was probably like, but I see one for 40,000 yen. So that kind of throws my guess off. I was gonna guess this was probably gonna be like, oh, I did see that, John. I'll take a peek after stream. That looks like a post stream chat. So, I don't know. I was gonna say she's gonna be way out. She's gonna be, I think, even at a hardcore collector. I think, I'll be honest right now. Like if I can't get my financials figured out, she's gonna be out of my range. Because one, she's gonna be a Tamashii Web exclusive. She's not gonna be a general release. She's gonna be like Iris, so she's gonna be easy for the US to get because she'll get ported over. Hopefully, no problem. But not if I want the JP release. I think she's going to be very, very, very expensive. I guess I'm seeing Iris was almost like 40,000 yen. It looks like retail 38, something like that. So I'm going to assume this is probably going to be anywhere from 42 to 48. I'm not saying that's confirmed pricing because we have 3 Monster Arts releases. Well, no, excuse me. We only have 2 Monster Arts releases now that don't have info, which, funny enough, they're both large scale figures. We have the Legion, which once again I think is, I'm almost 100% certain it's going to be the most expensive Tamashii product ever. And then 2, we have the Ghidorah 72, which we still haven't seen yet. Let's see if I can even, Ghidorah 1970. Let's see if I can even, there it is. I'm not going to open up X. Not that I'm logged in onto my computer, but I definitely, X is a dangerous place. Hey, Spidey Knight, how's it going, buddy? How's it going? But yeah, so not that this should be a frame of reference on how big it is. This is like the poster positioning, so it looks taller than it probably will be. And Girai, and oh, so yeah, I was right. We got 3. So 2 of the 3 are going to be like $200 plus figures. I'd hope that this Ghidorah is going to be a little bit smaller than Heisei and a little bit cheaper. But I'm not, I collect Monster Arts, you guys know this. But I'm also realistic about like their pricing and things. I haven't been really wrong lately. I'm gonna guess this is probably gonna be Shimo, I guess. Shimo, I was hopeful, but Shimo ended up being exactly about what it was gonna be for the US retail, which is probably what this Ghidorah is gonna be. I'm gonna guess. It's probably gonna be like $210, $220, $230. Probably. Seeing as Anguirus was $140, Gigan was $130, $120, and Godzilla was $100. Just a flat $100. That's a lot of fucking money. If you guys aren't importing these, you guys are kind of, I'm telling y'all, I know with Gigan and Anguirus, it's different because they're P Bandai exclusives, and Ghidorah probably is going to be a P Bandai as well, or a Tamashii Web, which is why they're not on the P Bandai site, because they just get general releases over here. But if you're not importing these, you guys are spending way so much extra money on these things. But pre-ordering them JP side is really tough, especially because Nin Games, I guess, isn't getting Godzilla figures anymore, or at least Godzilla releases. They haven't gotten any of them since I think they got Shimo, and then they took down all their listings. So, so I don't know what's going on there. So Hobby Genki, and then just waiting for them to release and popping one off on Bai, which could go well and it could go very bad as well. It could be like me with King of Mons, where I did have to spend a lot. I basically spent US retail and then a little extra for shipping. Or it could be like Jet Jaguar, which I got this year, which was I got under retail. Basically, I think it was like $105 after shipping. So cheaper than US, a little about what I would have paid if I would have bought it from Nin. And Showa Ghidorah honestly could be a general release. There's no way Showa Ghidorah isn't popular enough. I mean, it's popular enough, but Gigan and Anguirus were both web shop exclusives. And I'm still holding out hope that Megaguirus Goji, Godzilla 2000, in the most literal sense of saying that, is going to be a general release. I'm hoping, even though we don't have full confirmation yet if they got the rights to release that figure, because that's when they showed it off. They made it very clear that we don't have the rights to sell this yet. The licensing is pending. They were very upfront, and that technically the same things with Legion. I don't think Legion had the pending rights yet. So this is the only thing we know that they have rights for, that we're waiting on announcements, is this Ghidorah. We were told we're going to get this month. Info, I would guess it's the 11th. Let's see. I'm not really good at guessing when they're going to announce things. I'm going to be honest. I would guess somewhere within the last full week of January. So like the 20th, like through the 28th, I think we'll get pre-orders. About when this month's drops will happen. So we're looking at like Ultra Dad. What comes out? Shimo drops this month. A few other things. Me Too. They need to chill with the P Bandai. See, I want them to chill, but at the same time, it's like that's just how it goes. Like, if we want to see a lot of these figures, they got to do them as exclusives, which isn't really Tamashi's choice. That's a Toho choice. Toho decides how limited or how unlimited they are, and Toho is always going to put their Godzillas as general, or most of their Godzillas as generals, I should say. And then they're going to drop the other kaiju as exclusives. Not that it's going to change much for the general buyer. Like I said, this is still probably going to be like 200 some bucks. I would guess if you import it, yen is really low right now. Again, yen is kind of disastrously low. I think I want to say this thing is probably going to be like 28,000 yen. It's going to be about 160 bucks, I think, if you want to pre-order it from a Japanese website. So you can use Zen Market to get it off of the Tamashii web, I believe. You can use sites like that. Like I said, Hobby Genki should get it. It just depends on if they're going to do a pay later option. They seem to zigzag. And then, like I said, I don't think Nin's getting Godzilla Monster Arts anymore. They get the Monster Hunters, they get the Yu-Gi-Oh, and they got Gamera. Why Evolved was an exclusive? Probably a licensing deal. I would guess it was probably a licensing deal. That was probably one of the hooks for it being off the CGI model, and then it being a Yuji Sakai sculpt. It was two very expensive things for them, and that's also, I mean, people can say what they want about Monster Arts, but that's why it was expensive. Like, it's Yuji Sakai sculpt. Obviously, Tamashii had to go out of their way to get the actual CGI files to be able to produce the figure, or to have Sakai sculpt off of the model to make it close to as accurate as Sakai wanted to do it. It's not 100%, but it's definitely closer than the 2019 figure. But I mean, that comes down to it. Sakai's the largest kaiju sculptor in Japan, so his figures do tend to be exclusive. This Godzilla 72, $100. Kind of, that's Yuji. Gigan, I believe, was Yuji. Anguirus was not. But we already talked about that last stream. Anguirus was not Yuji Sakai. I'm interested to see if Ghidorah is. Look at the dude. I love the way that these look, the head sculpts. Dude, I love the way that the hair looks, how the sculpt. This is definitely, I saw some screenshots and some stuff on Instagram and Facebook of people being like, oh, now the bootleg's finally available. This is not the bootleg. I get that bootleg is rumored to be a real Tamashii mold. This is 100% not going to be that figure. This looks to be a brand new mold. The Ghidorah, someone showed a side by side, and the mains don't look the same. The mains and the head sculpts themselves, the horn sizes didn't look the same. Obviously, we have two different angles, so there's a little bit of difference in perspective because of those angles. So we have to see for sure, but I do not see this being the bootleg. I just don't. I think they're going to make it a little bit more upright, because I remember the bootleg is leans forward, which Showa Ghidorah does do. So if it's going to be more upright, which 72 Ghidorah is more in the movie, he stands a little bit more upright than 64, 64, 64 and 65, and 68. He does stand a little bit more upright. So hopefully, if he's not molded to be slunched, he can at least slunch over himself. So, but we'll see. What's probably going to happen is they're going to release this one, and then they're probably going to release a Ghidorah 64 down the line as a different colorway. I mean, we all know they're going to do it. Or 65. They might do Invasion of Astro Monster. They need to give Ghidorah his fluff back. Also, I'm pretty sure it's confirmed that this wasn't the bootleg. Yeah, I'm just saying that just in case, because the last time I said something on stream about Monster Arts and it was wrong, I got DMs. I was close, but I did end up, my guess was being wrong. So, but yeah, these heads do look better. I think it was something about Evolved being able to look up, and obviously it cannot look up. Even after you mod it, it can't even look up. It has got a weird neck construction. One of the last Stevens toy reviews I watched, he was the Evolved, and he does take the head off and shows the engineering, and it is kind of questionable, because it should have been engineered exactly how the tail was engineered, and it was not. So it ended up losing articulation. I don't know why Tamashii does what they do, but they do what they do. So, but yeah, I'm hopeful for Ghidorah. I'm hopeful for Legion. It's going to be very expensive. You're looking at probably $500 between both of them, and the chances of both of them being able to be pre-ordered in the next 2.5, 3 months is probably likely. Like I said, Ghidorah, pretty sure will go up for pre-order by the end of this month or the start of February. Legion is pending, and then Megaguirus Goji, Godzilla 2000 is... might see him in February. We might see him at the end of the month too. Like I said, I'm pretty sure Ghidorah is going to be a web exclusive. Legion is 100% going to be a web exclusive. So they need a standard release in there somewhere that Godzilla works. And that would also help bring the costs down, a little bit. It's probably still going to be $100, $110, because isn't, yeah, the Burning Godzilla. He's 114. Yeah, he's 114. Did you guys get your pre-orders for this? That's such a small photo. Can you get a large photo? Why are all these ones small? There you go. This, I was able to get one online through AmiAmi. I was almost late. I woke up like I checked the site like 5-10 minutes after pre-orders dropped. No, I was on time because I had alarms. Because I did pre-order Burning Godzilla and I did get Zet Alpha Edge. Yeah, look at this thing, dude. Oh my goodness, I am in love with this Burning Godzilla. I know not everyone is pumped about this. I know. And admittingly, there was some close-ups of the eyes. The articulation series did like their high-rise zoom-ins, and I think it's this face. Which photos? I think it's this one. I'll admit this eye looks a little not well painted, but the other ones it looks fine. So I think it's just going to be one of those angle things. The eyes are kind of pointed in different ways. That's Burning Godzilla's suit. Once again, I'm right there with everyone else. I would prefer him to be able just to look forward. But that's not how the suit looks, or at least one of the suits, one of the props doesn't look like that. And Yuji Sakai loves doing the lazy left eye, this eye right here. He loves even his X pluses. The eye is like slightly like off a little bit. One eye will look forward and one will kind of look a little angled. That's just what Yuji Sakai does. Yuji Sakai helped with the suit, or at least one of the suits, or had contact with the suit. So I'm not going to argue with the master of the Heisei suits, okay? I'm not crazy about it, but I don't want to scroll Google Images too much. I don't have my basically my safeties on right now. I don't have my safeties on, so I hesitate to scroll too far into Google Images because at some point, no matter what you look up, it gets weird. But yeah, so hopefully anyone who wants this, which I would say even if you're on the fence, I would just pre-order it off of Big Bad Toy Store. It's a general release, so I don't think they have a down payment, or even if they do, it's like $14. This is going to get expensive. This is going to get reissues, I'm pretty sure. But this is going to be expensive and hard to find right away. Before it gets released in the US, this will be hard to find. Because what I wanted to say earlier, the site literally lagged really, really hard when this guy dropped on AmiAmi. It was the first time in a little bit that AmiAmi just full on like it stuttered when I refreshed the page. And it sold out within like 5-10 minutes, if I'm not mistaken. 5-10, maybe 20 minutes, because I checked it 2 hours after pre-orders, or 4 hours, 4 hours, and it was already long sold out. So, which, because it's a general release, AmiAmi and Tamashi will make more orders. It's just there's going to be waves technically, but I'm anticipating this. I hate that I have to wait until G-Fest to get this. It doesn't come out until the end of July. Really regretful, unless they're going to do something special for this one and it's going to release in the middle of the month, kind of like 54 was. He's over here now. Release. So hopefully anyone who wanted this has pre-ordered it. If you haven't pre-ordered it yet and you're on the fence, I know Haya probably is going to answer back and probably do a Burning Godzilla, but you're not going to get it until next year, like 2026 or later. Get this one now. I would recommend getting this one now. And then if Haya releases theirs, guess what? This is going to be resellable. It's Burning Godzilla. You'll be able to make your money back. And then if you want to go with the Haya, if you like the Haya more, I'd go with it. But if you don't have an articulated Burning Godzilla and you want one, I would pre-order this. Because we all know how much the original Burning Godzilla is, and the original, or not the original, but the ultimate Burning Godzilla. Which, yes, this doesn't come with the smokestacks. I have a feeling, and don't quote me on this, I think that almost slightly like suggests that within the next year or 2 years, within the next few calendar years, Junior, the evolution, and Final Form Destroya are all going to get re-released, and I would guess that one of those releases will have the smokestacks. I'm kind of leaning that Junior will get a re-release last. I'm still very much in the opinion that it's going to be a complete Evolution Destroya set, so it's going to have all 3 forms and Final Form Destroya, and that will just be a set. And then Junior will get released maybe next year, like late next year. And Junior will have the smokestacks as an extra accessory. I think it's possible that the Junior might come with everything. So it might come with both the planes, the blast effect, and the smokestacks. Because I think that Junior is going to have a hole in its neck, or it's going to have like a neck we can switch out, which is kind of scary because that figure is tiny. It's going to have some sort of way to incorporate the battle damage neck piece from the aggregate fight. So that would be my assumption. I don't know why I'm showing this one. I can literally just look it up on screen. But with movie stills, copyright is a little goofy. I'll mess with toy figures, all the time, because you can see where these photos are from, and then these are directly the Tamashii photos. But movie stills are a little scary still, especially like Toho can be touchy. Sometimes Toho doesn't want to copyright strike you, and then other days, especially if it's like Shin Godzilla, Toho just wants to destroy you. Oop. But yeah, so we're gonna. Is there anything else I want to show you guys? I can't look up that Shin Godzilla because that hasn't been broadcasted yet. Did I just did I sus drop myself in that photo? I'm gonna stop sharing quick. Is there anything weird on here? No. And then there was one thing that's not true. There's a spoiler for another show on here, but it's not real. It was something I was looking up, and it was confirmed to not be real. So if you guys were even able to see it, that is not a true thing that happens. So it's something I thought I saw, and I looked it up on phone, and it was not true. It's weird that it has my Google searches for my phone. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, just figures and stuff. Nothing sus, thankfully. Thankfully, nothing weird. Let's see. What else do you guys want to talk about? I'm down to talking about Monster Arts because I kind of thought about just doing like another articulated live show like this, but it's kind of up to you guys. There's 7 of you watching still. Holy moly, y'all. Thank y'all. Thank you guys. Supporting this little dumbhead. I'm balding. My balding has been showing through a lot lately, so I'm wearing a beanie now until forever. Until I shave my whole head, which is kind of thinking about doing that because I look terrible. I look terrible. And I thought my hair would last a little bit longer, but it's already going, so might dye it one last time. That kind of hides the fluff in the front, the balding spots, but we'll see. What else? What else can I show you guys that would be fun? Shave your head and then get it tattooed. I could do that. One, it's very painful. It is one of the most painful tattooing areas. 2, it can actually cause brain damage because of the vibrations. It's like micro impact. So you can only, that's the tough thing with head tattoos, is that you're supposed to, at least, you're not supposed to do it in like full sets, like multi-hours. It's like you do 1 hour, stop, 2 hour, 3 hours. Shin Godzilla dorsal spike tattoo down the back of your head. Adam, don't give me bad ideas. Oh, that's not a bad idea. That's a good idea. I could just have like Shin Godzilla's maw, like right here from home. It doesn't matter what I look like. So I can just have Shin Godzilla's big old something looking mouth right here. We spend thousands of dollars annually on Safubi. We're already brain damaged. Not this. Well, never mind. I was going to say Marusan's already looking to take my whole wallet with Marusan molds. So yeah, we're probably still going to be spending a lot on Safubi, but just not as much this year. I'm going to be a good boy and not buy a lot of Safubi. Not because Safubi's bad. I love Safubi, but A lot of it is out of my price range. It's just, time to admit that. It was fun going crazy with it, but now there's Shin Godzillas. Like, I'm still behind on the Mars on Shins. I'm so behind on the Shins. And now I'm four more releases down. So, and the G Store ones I still haven't been able to pre-order. So plenty of things to do. Well, and also that skull tattoo would be like really fucking expensive. Like, tattoos, I think I haven't gotten a tattoo in, this would be year 5, 6, I think, since I've gotten a tattoo here in April. So, like, I'm going to guess that tattoos have gotten a lot more expensive than the last one I got. I think. I don't know. We're going to see. That's a good idea, though, Adam. I'm going to keep that. I don't know if I'm going to do exactly Shin Godzilla, but I'm going to figure out something. Because Shin Boy is probably always going to be one of my favorites, if not the favorite. I mean, Shin's been my favorite Goji. It's 2025, so 6 years now. Shave your head for AMA over it. Adam, you're speaking in content. And you know how I am about speaking in content. I like that idea. That would be a fun, weird video. We're not going to use Sharpie, though. We're going to use something that I should be able to wipe off. But you guys can sign my head. It'd be fun. I'm not against that. Going back to G14, a friend gave me the PS game. Now I really want the Shma. Oh, yeah, dude. The PlayStation 4 game is so much fun. And now I really want the Shma G14. It's a figure. It definitely does not do what the game does. I'll warn you there. It definitely is not that good. So just... it looks nice. When you have the G14 on the shelf and posed in the one of like 10 poses you can do with it that look really, really good, it looks great. It does, if the eyes are good. And that's it. That's it. But hey, good luck hunting, dude. They're kind of all over the place. I've seen a few on Bai for like a little over $100, and then the new ones that I see are like over 200. It is definitely not worth that much. I barely would even say that the figure itself is worth $100, because I bought mine way, 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 way back in the day on Amazon for a last final clearance sale for $32. And then I think when I sold my collection, I think I sold it for only $50, $60. I can't remember. I sold it very cheap. Very, very cheap. On purpose. I was just selling things to sell things at that point. So it's not like now where I kind of have to survive and to eat, but win. You win and you lose some. But yeah, Adam, let me write that down. I need to get all of our AMA ideas written down so I can so we have it. So when we get to AMA and we're actually at AMA, we can actually do some of the stuff that we're supposed to do. Is modeled after the shim. Yep. Yeah. Most of the game models in the PS4 game are all the Monster Arts figures. You can one of the most heinous examples is you can see the neck joints on the King Ghidorahs. It's kind of atrocious. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of like, really, guys, really. But yeah. I knew that because most of them are. That's back when we originally thought that we were gonna get Jet Jaguar. Was back then when that game came out. We thought we were going to get a Jet Jaguar because Jet Jaguar was in the game. That's when Hedorah was in the game. I think Anguirus was in the game as well. I can't remember. But there was a few show releases that were like, oh, those we're going to get those. Put the clown makeup on. Wait, how long did it take? It was 2022 for Hedorah. So we had to wait That game came out in 2014. So that would have been 8 years. We had to wait 8 years, but we finally got Hedora. And then we had to wait two more years. I'm fighting Mecha King Ghidorah right now. Let me check. You can see it down the regular heads. The Mecha King Ghidorah head, obviously, pretty hidden because the joints are hidden, but you can see it on the normal necks. You can see like the little spots where the articulation is supposed to be. It's so funny. But yeah, that's a Fubi comment from Adam. Really did hit home. Does hit home. Yes, it does. Hey, Matt, how's it going, buddy? But yeah, so it's like, you know, it's a good time. That game is fun. I want to get a PlayStation 5 so I can play it because I've never played it. I watched it through, but I've never had the chance of playing it, and I own it. It's sitting right down over there in the shelf. I've owned it since last year, or the year before that. I've owned it since 2023. Oh my god, it's almost 2 years that I've owned that game. That has just been sitting in its case, just been sitting there, burning away, doing nothing. So, I'm still trying to figure out if there's like any way I can get that Shin Godzilla on screen without going through and doing a password reset and wasting a bunch of time doing that. I don't think there is. So the next live stream that I do, that's Shin Godzilla related. Oh my god, and yes, Anguirus is in the game. Yeah. So, we thought we were gonna get those 3 or 4 Showa kaiju, and it would take literally 10 plus years for Anguirus, because Anguirus is coming out this year. So that's 9 years. Oh my god. Or 11 years it took. And I don't think that's because those molds were just pending. I just, I think some kaiju they just had, because I would say that in-game model for Jet Jaguar is much better than the actual Jet Jaguar that we have now. Jet Jaguar is not aging very well on me, guys. I'm going to be honest. The Jet Jaguar is kind of... The more I play with it, and then I go and play with my Shinko Seiho 66 Ultraman, the more I'm reminded on what Jaguar should have been. So, all right, guys. I'm going to end stream. My tummy has been rumbling a little bit for the last 20-30 minutes. I'm going to be honest. So I'm going to go take care of that. But I just want to say thank you, everyone, for supporting the stream. Once again, I apologize for being 10 minutes late, 11 minutes late. And I want to say thank you to everyone that has taken time out of their night to say hi and talk. I really do appreciate it. Donovan, Servo, Sharktopus, Tokusatsu BTS, Thirsty Thursday Toys, The Gaming Manila, John, Matt. I want to make sure I got everyone. I think that's it. I think so. I said Sharktopus. Yeah, thank you guys for stopping out, saying hi on the stream, hanging out. I think at one point we had 12 or 14 people watching. We're down to 7, and that's A-okay. Thank you all for joining this late live stream. I want to thank everyone for supporting the channel. Reviews will be coming. I don't know when. Whenever I get the picture they use for Ghidorah 91 is actually the Grand King Ghidorah. Does that mean we'll see him in another decade? Dude, if we get a Grand King Ghidorah SH Monster Arts, I would, kind of like what I'm about to do right now, I'd literally poop my pants. I would actually poop my pants if they just dropped Grand King Ghidorah out of nowhere. I love Grand King Ghidorah, but we'll save that for another discussion. Hopefully, buddy. So thanks, everyone. I will see y'all later. Have a wonderful night. Take care. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.